Viral, 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 viral. Welcome to the Viral Podcast. We are so excited, like
came out of the Zoom.
Thank you, my brother. I hope you are excited as we are, right? We are joined by two other great minds
From South Africa.
bro, who are no other than who? Do you know their names?
I had some students talking at school and they were like, Kianaah and Taiwa may be the first guest on the podcast.
Viral, 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 viral.
Papa!
And they are from South Africa, that's, you know. So today, they are going to be sharing with us their school experiences in South Africa, right, Calvin? So my advice to everyone listening to this is just to grab your popcorn, make sure your popcorn is ready, and let's just get this viral podcast, this viral show on the road. Let's get it moving. Viral, viral, viral,
Viral!
So, hey, talking about the viral podcast, yeah, I would really like to first let the people know how we got up to this idea, you know, like.
Indeed.
Do you remember how we got up with this idea?
Yeah, bro, I do remember how we kind of like get to this idea, or how we drive to this idea. We were like talking and we were about the school life in Africa. But like actually we wanna like write them down. We wanna write everything down, but you know we are also lazy. So instead of like writing it down, like we think of like it would be a great idea if we kind of like make it a podcast.
Yeah.
You understand?
Because to be honest, like the school life adventures,
Yeah.
fascinating. Like if I start telling stories,
Yeah, bro.
stories.
Yeah, bro. But hey, let them just be like, be following us up, you know what I mean? Because like lately, a lot, before we get started, let me get this thing across. You know, Calvin, like lately, before at school, like, everybody is saying, when is the viral podcast coming? When is your first episode coming? My history teacher is asking me about it. My English teacher is asking me about it. Class teacher, district students are asking me. Mr. Storm is asking me. But today we have a great news for them.
Subscribe and let's go viral.
Bro. But before we get started, you know what I mean? We also let's not forget to
I thought you already started.
No, Calvin. We have to give credits to Lou first before we start, you know what I mean? Because Lou,
she gave us
really fantastic tips on how to get our podcast started.
So shout out to Lou if you're listening.
That's why we should really stick with Lou, Calvin. Look at the great ideas she gave us. And also we want to like give thanks to our class teacher for like really encouraging us. Miss Spoon also is really encouraging
so basically,
us with this.
To be honest,
and
I feel
bro,
like the whole school community has been like really, you know.
Yeah.
And
we are so grateful.
But for this podcast, I feel like I think we should ask our guests just like a simple question.
Yeah.
Kianaah and Taiwa.
Steven, before we start, let's not forget to pray first. It's one of our core values. Pray, Calvin. That's even gonna be my first question. I know it's not part of the topic, but that's one of our core values. I do remember like in our school before, there used to be like assembly every day. And do you know what we do in this at the assembly every day? We have to pray every day
In the morning.
to
pray to the Almighty God.
Almighty, bro. We do believe in God. How about your school? Is that the same? When you do an assembly, do you got to pray?
Prayers every morning. So basically it was like students are so religious.
Yeah.
And every morning is like a different class or like heading the prayers, you feel me?
Really?
Yeah.
And you, by the way, you are from Uganda and that is East, right?
I'm from East.
Bro.
And you're from the West.
I'm from the West, bro. West Africa.
And our
bro.
South
South
Africa. Shout out to South Africa.
But how is that in South Africa? Let's get to our guests, bro.
Okay, so from my point of view, so when I used to be in primary school, right?
Yes,
we have assembly every morning from like 7 o'clock. And we would, we would have a prayer in the morning.
Yeah.
Just an overall prayer. You know, the whole Our Lord, yes. And then we would like yeah, that we would have also prayers in the morning. I feel like every country in Africa does that, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
also
but
our
like,
national anthem. Plus, we also have like
National anthem,
school
school
song.
anthem.
No, school song we call it. This is a school anthem or
Yeah, we
school
used to
song.
call it
Yeah,
school anthem.
yeah,
So you
exactly.
basically sing the school anthem.
Oh,
You
bro.
sing the
National anthem.
national anthem.
Bro, that makes you more patriotic, bro.
And I feel like this is kind of like where we grew up the idea of solidarity. You know, like if we sing everything in a group,
Yeah.
like you feel me, we sing the national anthem, the school anthem.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
know, but there is how it created unity, and students were like really,
Yeah, bro.
I don't know, but they were sticking together. You know.
Yeah, bro.
yeah,
Then
I really saw
students,
it
I
in my
don't know.
school as well. Because we would in the morning before every lesson, we wouldn't pray, but we would just like all the classes would be in the assembly. They would all be lining up in with their classes. We'd sing our school anthem and the national anthem, and then as a group, as a class, we'd all then go to our classes to start getting the day on. And it just,
Mhm.
it was a nice time because you saw everyone and you're able to socialize a bit, but also you were together with everyone, which was nice.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Because our school anthems was also would be like about uniting,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
about representing South Africa and representing our school. It was really nice because it was a way of bonding together as a big
Mm.
group in like
I
before
feel
school
you.
as you start your day.
Yeah.
Exactly. Even
But
if you
hey,
didn't have any like connections with other people, if you went to the same school, you had something to talk about. You had a
Yeah.
connection with them.
that's really true. But hey, some people may be listening. What are we talking about?
Whoa, by the way, and we are talking so, and I also don't want us to like go off track. You know what I mean? I know there's a lot of things to talk about. You know what I mean? And Calvin, I have a question before you just explain it, but there's something just
Yeah,
came
so
into my mind.
so today's episode is basically like we're just going to be talking about how students act and how students behave, which kind of morals do they have, how do they treat teachers, how do the teachers treat students, like the conduct and
Indeed,
behavior, like
indeed.
Taiwa, were you respectful in school or were you,
Nah,
were you
bro.
viral?
Let me first ask my question, bro. I don't even understand what they mean by conduct, bro. What do you mean by conduct, bro? Conduct and behavior, bro.
to
Can
be
you enlighten me?
to be honest,
Yeah.
I'm not like good at dictionary terms,
Yeah.
but I feel like conduct
Yeah.
is how you carry yourself, like
Yeah.
how do you
Manage
Yeah.
yourself.
manage yourself.
Taiwo, what do you think?
Yeah. So me personally, yeah, I was a good student. I would say I didn't get into much trouble. Always
Yeah.
did my homework, treated teachers with respect and everything. But there
Yeah.
were definitely some people, some troublemakers that wanted attention. Everybody wanted a bit of attention, of course. Like to get attention, I would always just make people laugh, or I tried it. But you
get the
definitely had
attention,
people that did it a different way.
listen, if you get more attention, you get more girls.
No. But like the thing
All
is,
the relationships were.
Nah, Calvin. Relationships are another thing. But like, if you get more attention in class, it means that you are the one that is also getting a lot of I don't know, punishments. I don't know if you can understand.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Is that the case in South Africa as well?
Well, it's definitely in South Africa. If you were doing some things and the teacher wasn't happy, you wouldn't get 1,000 chances. You'd get 2
No.
chances maximum, and then you'd be sent out of the classroom.
Yeah. It was also like a very strict atmosphere because
Yeah.
if you were to ever disrespect the teacher, you would be
Yeah.
sent out to the principal's office and you would really be intimidated by the principal. I remember the one time, I feel like it is with specific schools and specific people, how you carry yourself, how you are like respectful. But there was some cases where, say for example, a student didn't get what high
Yeah.
school, the student got mad, right? And he literally picked up a broom and started beating the teacher because he was mad and didn't get what he wanted. So that was like,
Okay.
Beating the teacher.
Bro, that's an offense.
Break.
But that's
My
that's
former
next
school,
level
yeah.
kind of shit.
In my
That's next
former
level
school,
kind of
yeah.
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, but like let's say this question is like for everybody, yeah. How will you assess like the conduct of like the students in Africa? How will you assess it if somebody asks you?
I would say, to be
Like-
honest, it's also got to do with the culture and everything, like
Yeah.
respecting your elders is very big. And like in
Yeah.
general,
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
the times I heard students talk to the teacher in a very casual way or using their first name is very rare.
Yeah, very rare.
Everybody would address the teacher with Miss, Ma'am, very respectfully.
I'm
Lifting up
telling
your
you.
hand.
Good
Yeah,
morning,
exactly. Everybody would do
Miss
that.
Kianaah.
Yeah,
How
because
are you?
I mean, like when I used to be in class, I would always be like, "Ma'am, could I please go to the bathroom?" Or "Ma'am, could I
Exactly.
please
Yeah.
go here?" And I would always be like, picking up my hand. Also like how you know when you try to get on the teacher's good side that you so that they don't like always pick on you.
The
So I'd always be
brownie
like, "Ma'am, can I
points.
help you with this, and this?"
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I,
it was always like you didn't see the teacher as someone you could have you could have a conversation with them, but it always had a certain you're always
A
like they were
borderline,
above
yeah,
you in a way. Yeah, you always had to make sure you're respectful.
exactly.
You couldn't
yeah,
like
indeed,
you had to be careful with
indeed.
things that you said because there was a difference between you two, and that
Indeed,
was clear.
indeed. Like, bro, honestly, like my former school, it was like more of like a Christian school, and like how Christians they are concerned with good morals and all
Yeah,
those good teachings and so. Bro, as in that school, like even like a teacher, you don't tell her or you don't call her like by her name, like her miss this, like her last name or first name, something like that. All you do is just call them auntie, uncle, auntie, uncle,
Miss.
miss is I don't
Miss.
think Miss is like a really, really
In
kind
my
of formal day.
in my schools, it was like Miss Kiana, Miss something. If you
No,
Yeah,
but
my
for us,
school as
it's
well. There
like
was always
more of
Miss
like
and the surname
uncle,
or
like
ma'am,
show you
and then
yeah,
respect,
yeah.
you know.
yeah.
So,
But it's funny,
so
because when I came here, I did the exact same thing. And some teachers looked at me very funny. They were like, "Why are you calling me Miss? I'm not that old." And some
yeah,
teachers they wouldn't get irritated, but exactly they would get confused because they like think it's only for very like older people. But I just was used to say it, and I would always say it
Like out of respect.
exactly,
indeed,
exactly.
bro.
But they
exactly.
like it's not the same here. I find.
Yeah, because here you would hear in class, oh, people like they they literally say the teacher's first name, and how is that respectful from where we come from? Because that's very weird to call a teacher that. Or you would like
Yeah.
you actually have a relationship with the teacher. You can actually speak about personal things with the teacher. Whereas in South Africa, it was kind of like as Taiwa said, that borderline.
Yeah, but I also think that also depended on the kind of school you were. Because I was at a very like I could speak about things that were happening with my teachers, just as I can do now with my mentors. The only
Mm-hmm.
difference I find that the major difference is that then I would be like when I'm talking about personal things would be the same, but in the open when if I see them in the shops, I would still say ma'am or their surname, and while here there's lots of people that just call them by their first name and be very casual with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. And there's something also, you know what I mean? I don't know, Calvin, how is this in Uganda or how is this in South Africa? Whenever a teacher enters a classroom, it's like a different. Because like for us, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
The whole class will stand up and be like, good
Good
morning.
morning, ma'am.
How
Exactly.
are you?
yeah.
Doing
In primary
best
school, we
day.
always said
When
good
because the class was
morning,
like
Man,
Mrs. Blah
necessary.
blah blah.
and then sometimes would even be like,
Yeah.
the teacher will be like, what today? And they'll be like, today is sunny.
Bro. Kiana, is that the case in South Africa as well?
Yeah, it would be the same because whenever a teacher or a principal would walk in, we would be like, "Good morning, ma'am and sir," or "Good morning, Mister blah blah blah," whatever the principal's name was, and it was like really as soon as they walked in, you would have to stand up and be like, "Okay, yeah, good morning, ma'am and sir." It was very like, yeah,
The
Ooh,
atmosphere would
indeed,
change.
indeed.
yeah. Because you would be
Like
chatting with your friends, having a good time, and as soon as the principal walks in, it's dead silence.
It's dead, just
mhm.
waiting for them to say what you are.
Yeah.
Because like the one thing you never really wanted was to be like called out, especially
Yeah.
like for the first second when you get called out and all your friends are like yo, then it's fun. But then when you actually have to start talking, then there were big consequences, for misbehavior, and there was many things that you just didn't want to do because it would just be a waste of your time if you had to get detention or something like that.
Yeah.
So you really
Mm-hmm.
tried not to get it.
Mm-hmm. But hey, let's talk about a scenario whereby, because I'm gonna be honest with you, like teachers, not all teachers, but like some teachers in Africa, they cane students, like for failing, like
Mhm.
for discipline. How would you feel if there was like going to cane you or? would you feel afraid? Or because, bro, to me, I was always scared about canes. Like, bro,
Really?
for Kianaah, do you know
That's
someone using a
scary.
stick on? Do
Imagine
you know
you like
someone
you
using a
do.
stick on your behind, Kianaah?
I mean, yeah, guys, but I feel like if you did something wrong, that's very wrong, then you should
But I
get that.
mean,
Like if you do something that's small, like maybe you like, you know, what would be an example? Yeah, I don't
you
know, but
failed the
say
test.
yeah,
That you
exactly.
failed the
You
test.
shouldn't be caned for that. You should just get detention, what or whatever. I feel like if it is really extreme, like you call the teacher something mean, or you do something that's like against what they are as a person, then I feel like okay, that would be a scenario where you would get caned. But I feel
Mm.
like where I'm from, I never really had that experience, never with any corporal punishment, so I
Really?
wouldn't really know how to judge. Yeah, from South
Yeah,
Africa, I feel
same.
like we never got that. We just got detention and yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
same. In my school, there was never a time where someone actually got hit. And like the
Yeah.
only time you would get like punished, and this punishment, the way our system worked, if you did like three things that were quite bad,
Yeah.
and you would get detention on a Friday. So then on the Friday, you would have to stay after school to like 5 and like clean the school and
Clean the
stuff.
school. Yeah.
But like you only got this if you were like misbehaving during classes. Like if you failed the test, you wouldn't get punished for that. But if you were disturbing the lessons or being rude, or if you got into a fight, then you would get this type of things. But I never ever saw someone get hit or whipped with a cane or something like that.
to
Yeah.
be really honest
Bro,
with you guys,
bro, do you know how I will describe South Africa? It's
No,
like
but I feel like
heaven on
because
earth, bro.
I think
In
it's
mhm,
heaven
Africa,
on.
in African level,
I
bro.
think
That,
it's heaven
that's
in
that
Africa,
level.
man.
It's heaven, bro.
guys,
Bro, like the thing is, like for me, I will get caned because like it's inevitable, bro. We have this kind of like system there. I don't know how is this, but like I once remember, you know, our English teacher, Kianaah. Do you remember when I was with you in TLF? You know what I mean? I
yeah,
love that class and I have such like beautiful memories about that class. You know, bro. We the English teacher. I can't remember her name is our English teacher then was Cara Ledman. You know, our
Miss
TOK
Ledman,
teacher
yeah,
now. Yeah, she played a video. It was a TED Talk video. You know, I don't know whether you can remember it. You know, I mean, this was
yeah,
presented by a Nigerian lady
yeah,
about feminism and other stuff. She was advocating for like human rights. You know me? Sorry, women and men having equal rights. So she was narrating a story, and she came to the point where she was saying something like, how do you say, like back in their days, you have like student that is like writing the names of those who are making noise in the class, and like, can you
Yeah.
I
imagine what
remember
happened,
that.
bro?
Yeah,
Can you imagine what happened? I just asked the teacher to stop, and it turned out to be like that was the same system in Ghana, bro.
Really?
Indeed, bro, because we have Ghanaians in our class as
You know,
well.
we had class monitors, and the class monitors.
We
Yes,
call
yeah,
them,
we
for us, we
did.
call
Yeah,
them the
I remember like
prefects. The
I
prefects,
remember.
bro.
Prefects would control order and conduct in the class.
Bro, I am telling you, whenever a teacher of the class or we are not having a teacher, this guy will take this as a responsibility to write those who are making noise.
Sometimes, you
yeah,
know, sometimes what we'll do.
Yeah.
Sometimes in some scenarios, we would like try to befriend the prefects, like the class
Yeah.
monitors.
I
or the
can
prefects.
never be with
Listen,
I
listen.
can never be a
So like we try to like be corrupt
yeah,
and entertain the prefects so that they don't write our names, you know.
yeah.
bro. The prefects, they are, I don't know, they are much on this teacher side. I don't know, but like sometimes I just think like if they just don't like your style or they you and them are like, I don't know, I just force, bro. Your
You know,
name will end up being written anyway. You understand?
yeah, so if
So
I remember correctly, so it
yeah,
was actually very hard to become a prefect because you had to have perfect grades. So I mean, you would also have to like to become a class monitor or to write names, you would have to suck up to the teacher. So I was like, I would get that chance maybe like a few like maybe 5 out of 10. And then
yeah.
as soon as I got that chance, I would be like writing all these people's names, and then after they would hate me, they would literally hate me. But I used to feel so powerful when I used to write names on the
And
board.
bro, I am telling you, if you are a prefect, you are powerful, bro. If you are not on the same level with your normal pals, man, I'm telling you, So,
Yeah.
and that is why I see Danish student council differently. I saw it differently because I was once a part of the council. You know what I mean? I was representing my class. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like me, I have like this still like
Mindset.
yeah, this mindset of how student council should be run or should be governed. You know what I mean? They need to have like some kind of like some privileges, or I don't know, brother, how you say it, man. But what I know is that they have to be like more of like a controlling body. They have to be like
Yeah.
there for teachers, you know what I mean? They have to be, you know what I mean?
But I'm telling you, like the prefects in my old school,
Yeah,
the way how they used to handle themselves.
yeah. They
Like,
even have like
I'm
different
telling you,
uniforms,
like
bro.
soldiers, they have suits, boy. They
Yeah.
have
Ties, bro.
Yo.
Like
ties.
how I
They
was
would
dressing today, bro. I'm telling
they
you,
would
bro.
they would literally tell you to, okay, and even though you're doing nothing, they would be like, okay, pull up your socks, tuck in your t-shirt, do
I'm
this and
telling
this, and
you,
like
man.
point you out. And I'm like, yo, I did nothing.
This is crazy to hear because in my school it was totally different with the
Really? How was it in your
prefects
school?
and stuff. With my school, because I was also for a period just before I had left, I was a prefect for a bit. And the thing about the prefects, which was nice, the reason why everybody wanted, obviously, you did have those people that do exactly what you said, that were very tight to the rules. But the reason why everyone wanted to become prefect was because it was like you would now be part of a new group. Because the prefects, they would always be like, they also got, for example, at the end of the year, they would get like their own like day out or something to do some
Prefect day.
That's true. That's true.
prefect
Yeah, yeah.
day.
We
They
also
also had
had that
some
kind of
prefect
program.
bonding like exercises, team bonding stuff. And I remember when we like were trying, because you had to like apply for it in a sense. You had to like talk to the teachers why you wanted to be a prefect, why
Yeah.
you could be a good prefect. And everybody, the main reason why they wanted to do it was not to like boss everyone around in my school, but it was more to be able to be part of a group. As well as for lots of people, it was very good to be on their like application to have that under their name that they were a prefect, because being a
Oh,
prefect was a big deal because not
Yeah.
everybody would be it.
I love
yeah,
this
yeah.
kind of
Yeah, but like
system.
to remind our viewers, you know what I mean, I think we are using a lot of African terms and terminologies, you know what I mean? If we say prefect is just like just student council in Danish, you know what I mean?
Like the head of the class,
Yeah, like the
like
head
the
Yeah,
of the
like
representative.
they
class,
help
and
the
like
teachers and
sometimes in a
everything. Yeah,
class you're gonna have like 2 or 3 prefects there as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But like in Africa, it's more of like I don't know, like a little body. You know what I mean? Just below teachers have
Yeah.
they have power. I can say there is too much power vested in them. If they say Sheikh, do this,
Yeah.
essence, bro.
Did you guys also have head girl and head boy?
yeah.
Yeah.
We have those. And I wonder why. Maybe this is I don't know. Can this be something that we can translate here? Can this be something like the student council can catch up? Or
I
do they
guess
also
like
have
the
like
head boy.
a
I guess it would be like thinking of student council.
yeah?
Except the main major difference would be with prefects, you don't like with student council organize things and do
Make
your own things
decisions
but
for the
organize
school.
things. Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
your prefect is there to help the school. Like, because one thing in South Africa, and I'm not sure if you guys also had it, but you would have after school activities.
Yeah.
So like you would
Mhm.
have a team
Mhm.
hockey team at your school.
Mhm.
Your school would have its own football team during the
Mhm.
right seasons,
Yeah.
and then the prefects would just be there to help make sure everything goes smoothly, give
Mhm.
juice to everyone that needs it. At the end, give
Mhm.
everybody snacks. They were just there to
Mhm.
help
Indeed,
the
bro.
school pretty
Mhm.
much, and represent the school rather than making changes in the school like the student council does. But back to that
Mhm.
head boy and the head girl were pretty much, yeah, the highest you could get as a prefect.
Yeah.
They were just like the top parts of the prefects. They were like, you could say, the teachers of prefects
Yeah.
in a sense.
That's really nice. But I just remembered something about like how we used to act during around the lunch hours, or like around the time for food. Like I'm telling you, like we had like school canteens,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like the
Yeah,
dining,
tuck
like
shop.
the we used to call it, I don't remember, dining room or something like that.
I don't even know how we call those.
Okay, but the situations like students
Yeah.
were so aggressive to get food.
Really,
Yo,
bro?
dude.
I'm
Like,
telling you, like Students would literally.
Do you have like a school meal or everybody just buys what
Yeah, we
they...
literally
No,
had like
exactly.
5
So
school meals in a day
with
because I was in a, the thing was like my school. I was like in a boarding kind of school,
Yeah.
so we would stay like at school for like 3 months straight without going back home. But I'm telling you, during meal hours,
Yeah.
students would really fight themselves.
Do males and females have to stand in the same line?
No,
to
no,
get
no, no,
food?
no, no, no. They were like
Mm,
separated. But I'm telling you,
really?
when
Yeah.
it was
Oh wow.
time for food, students would really struggle. I want to get it fast. It's really crazy, but
That's
it's
it.
really crazy.
Like I do remember like for us, you know what I mean, it's during break times everybody have to like go find, you know what I mean, go buy something to eat, you know what I mean. But sometimes you have to like also stand in a line, you know what I mean. But like some corrupt ones, you know what I mean, they will not stand in the line, just come and corrupt the whole line like I always
Yeah.
do during
Yeah,
but
I
like,
remember,
you know what I mean?
so with ours, we call it a tuck shop, which is just like a small
Yeah,
food
same.
store. And
Yeah.
so I feel like the food that they used to sell as like warm food, they would give like sandwiches, cheese sandwiches. You guys call it toasties. They would give like peanut butter and jam
Is that
also,
given
and then
by
you
the
would have,
school?
huh?
Is that given by the school?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's
It would be
nice, man.
literally food, and then you would have your like your your normal what do you call those things? We call it chips. What do you call those?
I don't know. I don't know what you are eating
Big
in
Oh,
South
Macs.
Africa.
chips or crisps. You know, those packet of crisps, like
Those Big
Lay's
Macs.
and that type of stuff. Yeah, so we used to have that. They would sell sweets, drinks, and everything. And I remember, like, if you didn't want to stay in the line, you would be like at the back, and you'd be like, "Hey, dude, can you please get me this, this, and this, and I'll pay you." You would literally grab them.
No,
And I feel like it would also be
bro,
it would
I
be
swear to
primary
God.
school,
you
right?
see how Kiana's explained it?
Yeah.
I think this is how some of us got the
What?
sense of being
Rivals.
assertive and kind of like aggressive to attain some of our goals, man. Because I'm telling you, you would look at food as a prize.
Real.
You look at food as a prize, and you need to manage and see how you get there on
Yeah.
time.
And you would have the people that go to the tuck shop that would get the food and sit with their friend groups and just chill. But I remember I was part of like a group where during every single break would have like a big soccer match. So the way it would work, you would have like the same age groups against each other on the smaller field, and then the people in the last 2 years they would be on the big field having a proper match, and
Yeah.
everybody would be racing. Immediately the bell goes off, they would be racing to the pitch so that we
Yeah.
could start playing soccer and have a match. And we would go
and
full
I'm
on
telling you.
hardcore for the entire break until we had to go back to our lesson. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And this reminds me of like the break times, during the break times or before the break, you know what I mean? We normally, because you know what I mean, at school, you know what I mean? I don't know how is it in South Africa, you know, but in our schools, bro, Calvin, we have more than 1,000 students, bro. I can't say, bro.
More than 3,000, fam.
More than that, bro. We have like a
Yeah.
lot. In a school, you can have like lot of students, but like it also depends, though, you know. So during breaks, you know what I mean, they will actually ring the bell. So if you hear the bell, you know it's break time.
Mhm.
But like for students, you know what I mean, even if they hear the bell to go back to class, like if the break is over, you still have like some students that are not willing to go back to class.
By break.
And the prefects, that's their job. That's the
Yeah.
time they come in, like telling everybody go to class, you know what I mean, till they are also late like for 15 minutes.
Talking
Is that
about-
the case in your school as well?
Oh wait, I'm not going to answer a question right now. I'm sorry for that because
Why?
I'm sorry for that. But talking about the belt, I have something burning.
But viral.
Listen.
Go viral, bro.
So you know like how they ring the bell?
Yeah.
You know? Do you know how the teachers would act?
No, they will just stand at one place, clang, 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 clang.
In your school?
Yes, bro. Or
some-
sometimes
bro,
even the students,
some-
the prefects are roaming around.
Some teachers from my school, if they ring the bell,
Yeah.
the teachers don't go out to the class. They continue teaching, bro.
Bro, that tells you the level of determination and seriousness.
I'm
bro.
telling you, they ring the bell.
Yeah,
It's time for lunch.
yeah.
But the teacher is like,
I have to finish this.
Yeah, exactly. That has happened
Oh.
before so many times.
How is that in South Africa, bro?
Or no, you know, they would also be like, so the bell would ring and it would be like the end of the class. Then they'll be like, I'm not done teaching. Wait, the bell doesn't dismiss you. I do. That
I'm
would
telling
be so
you.
irritating.
It's actually crazy, bro. It's actually crazy, bro. You know what I mean? But like, that's quite fascinating how students here are like so responsible, bro. Bro, you know what I mean? Nobody needs to ring the bell for you to get back to class.
No,
You
no,
have
no,
your
no, no,
time,
no.
bro. You know when you are late. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but also the thing is in
Yeah.
South Africa, I don't know if it is with you guys also, but we weren't allowed phones necessarily on the premises, so
Yeah,
we would
Yeah.
not be able to tell the time. So that's why the bell would like
yeah,
indicate
yeah.
when you're
That's
supposed to
true.
go to
That's true.
class.
That's
Some,
true.
sometimes in our schools they used to see students' phone. I don't know, like till the end of the time they would return the phone back.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what
Like if
Yeah,
teachers,
exactly. You get
if
it
Yeah.
the
teachers
day.
catch you with a phone,
I mean? Yeah.
they may even like smash it at the
What?
spot.
Smash it down.
That's your
Yeah, like they
property.
smash the phone at the point. Oh, they confiscate it. You feel
Yeah,
me? You don't get it.
till the end
You,
of the time, bro.
you don't even get it. I'm telling you, some teachers will take the phone.
Viral, bro. Viral. It's actually crazy, bro. It's actually so crazy, man. Oh my god, bro.
Bray, I'm telling you, man.
So, alright, guys, we have like exhausted like a lot of things right now. We talked about like the conduct of students, the teachers, and we also like even went out of topic. Yeah. So it's just that you guys just have to really stick with us. You know what I mean? Because we got like burning topics coming up like the next 5 days,
But
I believe.
what do you think the next episode should be about?
Bro, it's gonna be dress code, bro.
Dress code.
Dress code.
Dress code.
Uniform.
Dress code.
Uniform.
Viral.
Did you just talk about uniform?
Uniform, bro.
Uniform.
Uniform. Kianaah, hey, do you have a beautiful uniforms in South Africa, though?
Well, yeah, we did actually. Eh? We had like, so we girls would wear dresses that were like had like checkered patterns on it, right?
Yeah.
And it would be like your dress could only be a certain length. It couldn't be like showing your buttocks or anything. Boys would wear like shorts and white shirts. You would wear white socks and black suits.
Wait. What like the dresses or
No, bro.
or the skirt shirt?
Let's not get in there. Let's not get there, bro. Let's not get there. That's for the next viral podcast.
If you have basically reached this point of the podcast, thank you so much for listening, and yeah, make sure y'all give us y'all reviews, your comments of what you think about it, what you want us to talk about in the comments.
And before we close up, bro, Kianaah, Taiwa,
Yes.
you got something to add to the conduct and behavior of students and teachers in Africa, bro.
It's different. It's different than yeah. That's all I can say. It was
It's
different.
a different vibe in it.
Yeah, it's different. The
Which one
atmosphere
do you
is all
appreciate more?
different. Is this one, I like it here. It's more
You
freedom.
like it here.
Yeah, but I think if you could mix the two, that would be ideal.
It's a movie, bro. It's
It's
just
a
a
movie.
movie that, it's a movie that is like fully endorsed. It went viral, you know what I mean? People were sticking together. Physics is actually like, we were displaying physics and what again, bro? Help me, man. Viral movie, physics, fully endorsed.
Movie. But I really think if y'all want to go viral with us, click the subscribe button right now, and we shall catch y'all in our next episode. Thank you so much for our guest, Kianaah and Taiwa. We really had a great conversation with y'all.
And next week, join us, bro.
But to be honest, I feel like we should bring them back some
No,
in the
Yeah,
future.
for sure.
no, we
Anytime.
gonna bring them back, bro. I love their energy, bro.
So intelligent.
Bro, they have great minds, bro.
Movie.
Viral.